Tina Hacks with the $3.49 donation. This is another suitably ugly number. Heart, Mr. Cab. Truman with the $25. Hope this helps. And Three Cats Watching Top Gun donating the $10. Getting robbed sucks. Again, that's why we're putting on Nala Smugathon. And with that, I think I will leave it to you guys. Tina, do you need a link to watch, or do you have everything?
Oh yeah, she probably needs the commentary link.
Right.
Oh yeah, the commentary link would be good.
I'm starting on the stage select screen.
I just got to the stage select screen, but hold on.
Okay.
Trying to make sure my mic is far enough away from my TV that I'm not getting too much bleed.
I'm regretting not practicing this since SNES Superstars.
Nah. I just don't want to beef any menus, that's all. Oh, I need to clear out all... Don't forget to clear out your, save.
It's select and which one?
Select in 4.
4? Okay. I rarely do this.
You just keep doing that over and over until the box comes up with just one little message, which is basically probably saying in anime, like, hey, don't do this anymore.
Saying in anime?
Yeah.
Let me get some natural light in here.
So that you can clearly see the dumpster you're being put in.
How rude.
It's not just that the winner gets to put the loser in a dumpster, it's that the winner also gets to sleep on the couch tonight.
Joke's on Sky, because the couch is right in front of the TV with Breath of the Wild.
That's not true. That's a futon. The couch is behind my stream setup.
You trying to tell me that you wouldn't let me sleep on the futon?
Well, it clearly says couch. I haven't set those guidelines.
I mean, the winner, I guess, could decide they want to sleep on the couch anyway? Or I don't know.
Alright, should we go and get started?
Yeah, probably just a long-ish race, so sure.
We've got a little time. I'm just making sure commentary is ready.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay, alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, good luck.
I will need it.
Don't beef menus.
Did I not start it? Oh no, it's actually started, it's just minimized, and so it's... I'll pop it up. It actually is going, I assure you.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot that the Ray versus the eel is a thing.
There we go. My
Oh
timer's
boy. That's why I never run against my splits in a marathon setting, because if you get Ray, like, I'm automatically in the red by a couple minutes.
Yeah, just turn off the timer at that point.
Oh, please.
I'm agreeing with you.
Author Blue donates $5.
Yo.
Heck, I have to watch this imposter Author Blues on his own stream run this amazing marathon?
Well, just so you know, I'm not the one running the marathon. There has been a team of great people who have been doing this on behalf of Unikid.
Yo, Krusty, what's up? This game has cute animals in it, like the Lion King. I figured this would be a good one for the Smugathon.
Yo, Krusty Punk. How you doing, my dude?
Alright, moment of truth off.
The major point of RNG in this run. We're going to find out whether or not this is a race or not.
Oh. Man,
What'd you get?
I got
Oh, that's unfortunate. So Skybilz just won the race. I guess they're going to finish it just sort of out of, you know, finishing what you start. But realistically, at this point, there's no way that Author Blues can catch up.
Yo, Rainbow Meat.
That's so much hate. In my experience, I'm not good enough at this game to make the most out of getting the eels, so I find it only has an impact of about 10 seconds or so.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing bad.
See? See? I'm still in this. Don't call it a comeback, I've been here for years.
So all joking aside, There's a minor difference. It's a difference of, like Oth said, between 10 and 20 seconds if you get the eel, and they both get out at the same time. It looks like more or less. So that's definitely good. So the big difference here is that in the upcoming boss fight, Skybilz is going to have a power up that Oth doesn't, and that's going to end up giving her a minor advantage. She's going to be able to get through the boss just a little bit quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, so she was able to afford the basic hands and feet upgrade, which give her slightly more power in her tacticals, which is the weapon that you use, or the key body part in the fight with the shark at the end of this chapter. It'll make her attacks do 5 damage instead of 4. Which will mean that I'll have to tackle him maybe 2 or 3 more times. But also has the side effect of she's swimming slightly faster than I am, so if I had made it out of that stage before her, it probably would have been kind of even, but if she made it out at the same time I did, then she's probably got a decent lead on me.
I had rough RNG on Volcano Ridge though. Like I got hit quite a number of times.
Yeah, so Oth managing to pull just a tiny bit ahead, although the upcoming boss fight is likely to fix, or not fix, but change that. Another thing that I'm noticing is that Sky is going with a little bit more of a conservative strategy. She's farming a little bit more meat. That's going to let her use evolutions a couple times during the boss fight. Using an evolution automatically heals you to full. So Oth is playing it just a little bit riskier, not too big of a deal, but it might come into play.
Did have a $5 donation from Cats SMW. I know the feeling of having everything you own taken away in an instant. Don't have much, but hopes this helps. Good luck, have fun.
Hopefully this goes better than the SNES. Oh my gosh, dude. Better than the SNES Superstars version of this, where something kind of bad happened during that.
What? No, this is not how it's supposed to go. Jesus Christ.
Oh my, Oth with the MLG Pro Gamer, barely scraping out of that one. So this is still a race, happy to say.
Oh gosh, not again. There we go. Nope, that wasn't it.
I grabbed the horn. Man.
This shark's gotten loose pretty badly. Come on. Come on. You did not want to cooperate. I made it. Got a good lead on me though for not getting nailed, bud. We're in there though.
Okay, I didn't want to talk during that fight. So this is where the game really starts picking up. This is pretty much the true nature of the game. This fight, at this point, it's going to become a pretty long, essentially a boss rush, and you're going to see both Sky and Oth get a couple of specific evolutions, and then they're going to save that, and they're going to be able to recall that later, and you're going to see them progressively use these evolutions that they save so that they can get through bosses quicker and use that instead of grinding to power their creatures up.
Nope, no input. That was the only FUD I was really worried about. It should be all downhill from here for me.
Alright, I just hit my split. Like I just got out. That was
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was way far behind you.
No, I got owned by some of those sharks.
It's a race then.
Is it?
Yeah. I'll let you know when I'm entering the first stage of chapter 2. Right, now.
I'm entering now.
Wow, that's a good race then so far. Well done.
You're a good race.
Oh, please.
No, I'm not just saying that. I've told people that for years. You're a really good race.
Don't forget to save prior to the Crustega.
Yeah. It's okay. I've just got to play really well, pretty much perfectly, never make a mistake, then we're back in there.
Probably not going to do my RTA strat, though. I'm going to go fish in one stage later than I usually do. Oh, cab.
What, you wanted a good joke?
Oh, boy.
You had to pay extra.
Alright, so while both Sky and Oth have a couple of run-through stages, things to look out for during this fight. They're both going to try and keep this boss stun-locked in the left corner. One thing that's important to note is that they've both got horns, and each of those horns, for either of them, can withstand 3 hits before it breaks. And when it breaks, they get a full heal immediately. So using that as a safety is definitely one viable strat. Additionally, that horn does 10 damage as opposed to their tackle, which does a little bit less. So it's pretty common to see people use that horn up even if they don't need the heal.
Wow, that was the best pattern I've gotten on that stage in ages.
Same. I didn't say it before they just stay. I'll be fine.
So did I. Wrecked. That was a good fight.
That was a little bit rough, but I survived it. If you're alive, then you didn't mess up.
Nope, I agree. That was a good fight for me. I still think maybe Tina knows. Tina, in this cutscene with the Crustega, after it's done, if you choose no, do you get a bad ending? Oth and I were talking about that earlier.
You know, I've actually never done that. This is the one cutscene. So that later on, there are some cutscenes where you have to select no to avoid a bad ending. I would be willing to bet that if you do select no in this dialogue box, that you do get a bad ending. This is one of the. I think this is actually the only time that you have a choice where by default it selects the correct answer, though. So I've never ended up selecting no.
I thought I remember seeing somebody accidentally doing it on a stream, and it shows like a cutscene with like the insects taking over.
That makes sense. The bees seem like they want to take over.
Yeah, the bees are evil.
I think they're just misunderstood.
Not the bees.
Not the bees.
Yeah, so I mean, this is really the format for the game. Is there's maybe 2 or 3 stages that you run through, and then there's another boss fight. And since you don't really have to do any grinding, this game is just connective tissue between a boss rush.
This scene is so sad. Like, this scene, oh my gosh, I totally forgot that this room's coming up, and it makes me so sad. I hate the larva. I died in the larva during my last marathon run.
So you're saying that the scene where you eat the dude makes you sad?
Yeah, that scene makes me sad, but the scene, I did not die to a single boss in my last marathon run. I died in this room to the larva, of all things.
No, you're definitely eating him. He even comes with a fork already in his body for you.
I don't think that's canon.
Oh, it's the lore. You have to respect the lore.
You have to respect the lore.
I died again to the larva.
You got this.
I hate the larva so much. It's my #1 death spot.
Oh yeah, the larva is definitely a rough spot. If you don't get them right when they hatch, they can get out of hand real quick. And the game does require that you kill all of them before it's willing to give you the boss.
At least no cutscene again though, so that's good. This is what happened last time though. Oth kind of ran away with it after this one. Alright, I got him this time.
Nice. Gave him the business. Give him the clamps.
He moves so slow in this version.
Yeah, if you've ever played the Japanese version of this game, that fight is a joke comparatively.
Jumping dorsal fin. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing worth mentioning. So both Oth and Sky are playing on the Japanese version. The Japanese version is faster, although not for the reason that most Japanese games are faster. The amount of text that you have to mash through is very slightly less, but more than that, all of the boss fights tend to be just a tiny bit easier in this version of the game.
Yeah, usually their patterns are different, but in the rare case where their pattern isn't different, the boss just has less health.
The Dino one is the biggest difference I can think of between the 2 versions.
Which reminds me that I don't remember the Dino shot.
You're gonna do doubles, right, Oth?
Yeah. Oh my god. Spin on the ground. Okay. I was having a heck of a time getting her to stay on the ground.
Come on. It's the things before the bosses that are giving me a hard time, not even the bosses themselves.
Yeah.
There we go.
I jumped too early to enter the boss fight, and I just lost control of it. But I mean, I regained it, but it was a mess.
Okay. So this amphibian's gonna become our car for the rest of the game.
He moves at the speed of light.
Zoom zoom.
And his teeth ain't bad either.
Yeah, that was a bad chapter too. That's okay though. How do you stay alive in that lava mouth?
Just learn the patterns. I assume you have a hard time when you go down a step.
Yeah, I get just like stun locked between quite a few of them.
You have to jump into it. You jump out a little bit, and that starts them breaking out of the shell, and then you sort of jump back and into them. I'll show you. There's like a specific setup you have to do in order to keep that from being a problem. If you run off the edge, you're just asking to get hit.
This right up to the Prime Frog, this chapter is just run.
So as you can see, we're kind of abusing the green orbs in this game in order to constantly stay evolved as something a little better than your default thing at the beginning of each chapter.
I actually really like the speedrunning route that uses the green orbs.
Alright, so Off is heading into the next fight. If you let this frog jump away from you, you're going to get a bunch of smaller frogs that also try and hinder your progress. And you're going to find that in this speedrun, generally speaking, all that you really want to do is keep whatever enemy you're fighting stun-locked. If you don't, it's very easy to get stun-locked yourself. It's one of those things where casually this game feels extremely unfair, but once you start speedrunning it, you realize that since you can do everything that the enemies do to you, the game is in fact rather fair.
Maybe not equitable, but fair.
Almost perfect. Almost. Missed an input at the end. But I'll take it. Let's get out of here. So at this point in the route in the game, you can actually choose to become a bird if you want to. But in terms of learning how to speedrun this, I really feel like Mammal is the best first route. We'll explore that a little bit later.
So you're saying that on people's first playthrough, you don't think that they should maybe try and finish the game as a dino then?
No, that seems like a bad idea. That would result in a 3-hour longer final boss fight.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm right here, so I'll show you.
You're also kidding with my butt right now. I had to throw a little bit of shade at you.
I think I need my eyes checked. BK with a $500 donation.
Woohoo!
Wow, BK.
Way to step it up. Very cool.
Thank you for that donation. The comment is the carrot __ carrot smiley face.
What did I just pick? What did I just pick? What was wrong with me? Looks like I've been killing a lot more dinos than I need to, apparently. And dying. Crap. I evolved my body into something.
So Off just accidentally picked a spotted body. During this this fight against the T-Rexes, what you're trying to do is get enough to get part for the back of your head, and also to get onto 2 legs, which makes the upcoming chapter a lot easier. If you don't have exactly enough money for getting onto 2 legs, you can accidentally have it tell you that you don't have enough, and it resets you to the top option, which is getting a spotted body, which gives you an extra 3 hit points, which doesn't really help you all that much in the run, since you tend to be a glass cannon. So at this point, it's still extremely close, but we've got a reversal of fortunes here, where Sky has taken a minor lead, but it looks like both of them are quite likely to be getting out of here at relatively similar times.
That was a really good fight for me. Yo, shout outs to that donation though. Thank you so much for helping Una.
Well, I almost really beefed it, if I'm being honest.
Also, bring out your bimble thimbles, whatever stat emotes you got. This is a good time for it.
I almost just, instead of saving this evolution, loaded an evolution, and that would have been pretty silly. I mean, let's be real, right? That would have been pretty silly.
How close does it look right now?
You two are quite close, not even entire cutscene apart. So this is still a very good race. And yeah, like Sky said, this is an incredibly sad scene. This is a lot of experience that just goes to waste. And that is so sad.
It would have been delicious.
Just goes to show you that you gotta make the right choices in this game. If you choose to go with those T-Rexes, that meteor storm kills you. Gaia will not save you if you decide to side with the dinosaurs.
Can you believe I hacked myself like that?
I got hecked by like these 2-inch long things off. It's okay.
Yeah, but I hacked myself.
Self-hacking. Alright. You saved on my buddy page too, right? So dinosaurs don't have very good traction on the ice.
This guy looks ugly as heck.
I like this dino. I would want to be this dino.
I'm the spotted body. I'm all speckled in heck.
Oh, I could understand that. And now I'm this cute little like mouse rat thing.
Not cute. Not
That's
cute.
a really funny way to say worthless and weak and slow.
This little thing is gonna turn into a super strong creature though, just you wait.
Okay.
Oh, Oth, you doing dino percent?
Wish. I mean, it is the fastest category.
It is right now. It's actually shocking that that's the case, but it makes sense.
Yeah, despite the fact that all evidence suggests that the mammal should be the fastest category, our boy, the God Gamer RPG Gaming VF, got a run of Dino that was actually faster than his mammal world record. So currently, the 80% world record is with Dino. Defies all odds.
I hate this room in the Ice Age with the Triceratops. Like, you're so feeble. Oh, barely. I made it. So now we become the car again. The amphibian, I feel like, is like super powerful for chapter 2 standards. Like, dang.
Well, I was crossing my fingers for potentially a sub 50, but I screwed that up with the T-Rex fight.
My goal is just to have a really close race.
Yeah, agreed. Sub 50 is quite the tall order as well.
Especially in a marathon type and no reset type setting, it's very much a tall order.
Yeah. Well, it's not the amphibian that's the fastest, it's the dino. So you take the chapter 3 dino and you beef him up. Not the chapter 2 amphibian.
Alright, so coming up, don't forget to save off, is what I feel to be one of the most nerve-wracking fights. If you miss an input, you're dead here. That is the best way I can describe it.
Yeah, this fight that Sky's about to start and Off is on his way to is probably one of the more challenging of this run outside of the final boss. So they're going to be fighting 3 of these mammoths, and these mammoths can take you out pretty quickly if you don't keep them stun locked. And the game also kind of likes to help you miss inputs sometimes with this fight.
Oh, I got really lucky there. Alright, we're out. Just don't mess with this pink mammoth, she means business. Alright, so now we're out, which is good. So out of the frying pan and into the oven, it's really easy to die in this next stage while you're still in dino form. It's actually very dangerous to be in dino form on this stage. I've yet to figure out a good strategy that deals with the dino at the beginning of this, other than to just hide and hope you don't get pummeled.
I prefer the strat of going full speed and just praying for the evolution to run out at the right time.
Really? You do that?
Sure.
Oh, be my guest. I ain't doing that.
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, I saved before, so a reset is the worst that could happen there. Come on. Alright, this one's for you, Yuna. It's time to put a mane and cat jaws on, and we know what that means. We're the king of the jungle now. Do you seriously do that, Arthur? Are you being sarcastic?
keep my discourse as honest as possible.
Alright, so now we're like a lion horse thing, but that's okay. Our Nala has just become a little stronger is all. There's nothing wrong with this.
Yo, rainbow meme, come on.
Oh, I'm jealous. Really? So Oth has a little more padding for this next fight coming up. I'm running out of here. I got 430. I should be fine. Oth, can you turn yourself up at all?
I will try in a second.
So shoutouts to Tina Hacks here
Wow.
for this hot and fresh strat coming up. It is very easy to get lost in this, but thanks to Tina, there's no need to get lost.
Sorry that my mic's quiet.
And as a backup strategy here in marathons, I actually grab this green orb as a last resort. If things really go south, it's good to have an extra evolution, just in case. There's no harm in grabbing it during a marathon.
Except for time walls.
And the fact that you would have to use one of your other evolutions, things would have to go extremely south for that to be better.
Okay.
All right, so while Sky takes care of this bird and Off makes his way to this fight, this is another one of the harder boss fights in the game. You're going to see the healing strat that's going to be used for the rest of the run, which is removing your mane, getting a haircut, or putting your mane back on. That's going to be how you heal. It's the cheapest way to do it. So this boss is pretty nasty. Your goal is to get the boss into a corner and get it stun locked, which it looks like Sky just managed to do as I was saying that. And
Thank you,
we're
Tina.
going to see Odd trying to do that.
Whew. Come on. I can't grab the meat. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so horse jaws. Which one are you? This is the worst menuing coming up. I'm gonna do a little save here just in case.
Sloppy. So
Yo,
sloppy.
I got it. I got it. Got the horse jaws in there. Now let's hope there's actually a soft lock that can happen here that I discovered a couple of months ago. So let's hope that that's not a factor here.
Oh, are you talking about the Infinite Sadness soft lock?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you gave it a name?
Yeah, it's the Infinite Sadness.
I like it. Alright, lots of sads going on here, so get your Kleenex back out.
Yeah, we've got some parent murder going on, so this is an appropriate place for some Bible sounds.
Shoutouts to the Yeti. Oh my goodness. So, we're gonna let our butt get clapped, because why not?
Oh, that's where you are right now?
Yeah.
I think we're tied
Why?
up.
Yo, shoutouts to Yuna.
Alright, come on, no infinite sadness.
We're gonna start calling this Yeti Yuna because she claps butts.
Alright, I think we're good. Alright, we're out of the Ice Age. Alright, one more chapter to go till we can finally find Eden, everyone. This is it. I killed the Yeti because they tried to kill me, Cab. They have to go extinct. That's part of history.
Are you arguing for the historical context of this game?
No, not
I just need
after
to
the
know.
alien part happened.
Alright, so we're 18 seconds apart in this race, and yeah, this is still a super good race. This is really tight for an EVO race because there's so much variance that can happen in each fight. And now we've created the monkey Batman, so that's pretty great.
Chapter 5 is full of soft locks that you have to watch out for as well. But again, we'll use the safe function, so everything should be fine.
I actually don't know what soft locks there are in Chapter 5.
Really?
Lock on that elevator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's an elevator. Never mind, I know about that one. I haven't been able to manage to do it. I've tried.
I am now suspecting that it's only possible on the Japanese version, because I tried it for a long time on the US version, and then you basically have to come to almost a complete stop before the elevator will move. So it didn't seem possible to pull it off with the Japanese or with the English version. But on the Japanese version, I've noticed that the moment you hit up, it pretty much starts going. So I feel like you could pretty easily slide off of the elevator.
Fair enough. Okay, so really important. Shoutouts to Off the Blues. We're about to have a super important room coming up where we find out if the otters are bros or not. And it looks like on Sky's side they tried to be bros, but she might have missed. I'm not sure if she would have made it. And coming up on Off's side, let's see if the otters finally give us the dream.
No, I gambled on turning back a little bit, trying to hit the second otter, and that's on me. I gotta be honest with you, that's on me.
All right, so it is technically possible if RNG is on your side for you to make it across without ever having to transform to the aquatic mammal form.
But
It's
you
super
might-
rare.
It might be better odds to win the lottery.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that if you get the otters to be bros, then you definitely are never going to buy a lottery ticket again.
Because in all the people I've known who've run this, I've only ever heard a tale of one person, one time, ever successfully making it across the otters.
Yo, the grizzlies were bros to me. That never happens.
Oh, these grizzlies are not my friends.
So on Off's side, you can see what it looks like when the grizzly stage does not go well. The grizzlies are really good at basketball. It turns out they can jump and they can just stop you right in your tracks.
There we go. I made it through. Pretty rough deal, but I made it through.
All right, now everybody is out of the swamps of Canada, so we get to right.
Do the antlers increase my bite power as well, or do I need to switch back to the main program?
I would switch back
The
to
antlers
main.
do not. That's a strat that I use for healing faster, so I don't have to menu in the final fight. But yeah, the antlers are not your friend here.
Yeah.
Swap back to main then.
By the way, the monkeys suck here. Like, do not trust the monkeys.
Yeesh.
So up one. Over and up.
Ah.
I used to get lost in these so badly, so like I made a concerted effort to learn how not to get lost in these. Because I was tired of losing like super killer runs to something stupid like getting lost in a maze.
Yeah, so in the final chapter, there are 3 spots where you have, for some reason, the developers decided that running through stages is no longer fun and you should be given mazes instead. So this is the first one. They're going to go through an aquatic maze after this, and then they'll be going through a final one leading up to the final boss.
Yo, this fight hasn't been good to me in a while, but it just was. Nice.
Yeah, that was a really, really good fight. So that boss can really give you the business. Can go very poorly very quickly if you get unlucky, but Sky got through it pretty quick, and we're about to find out how it goes for Off. Alright, and it looks like Off gets through no problem as well.
Alright, let's see how my buddy Joe Rogan treats me.
It all comes down to Starbase.
Is that what we're calling him now? It's not Aquaman anymore. It's Joe Rogan.
It's Joe Rogan. Get it, like the comedian?
I don't approve of that. She's outvoted, just so you know.
Oh, come on! It's a good pun!
It's Aquaman.
It's Joe Rogan!
He's easily Aquaman. It's not even a question.
It's Joe Rogan because he feels like there's fear's a factor for me at this point of the run.
No, you just make it worse.
Alright, so Sky, are you going to use the dash strat in, or do you use the more consistent strat here?
Let me see.
Okay, so
I think
it looks like you're going to see
I'm just
Sky
gonna
do,
be a bro.
Yeah, Sky's going to do the old normal strat. I assume that we're going to see Off do a new strat that we just learned about at AGDQ this year, where you're going to see him start the fight a little bit differently. He's going to start with a dash in, and then he's going to have to do some fancy maneuvering around the spotlight. It turns out that spotlight creates a ton of lag, and that's going to let him finish the fight just a tiny bit quicker overall.
You know, happy dolphins.
Yeah, not getting hit by the spotlight saves a ton in lag because it uses some features of the SNES that are very laggy.
You're doing really well, Ben.
Yeah.
This is pretty close. Whoa!
I think at this point you'd have to make a significant mistake for me to catch you fully, but I think I can make up some of the time on Bullbox, because I think most of my Bullbox fights are over from there.
Alright, I'm really horrible at the man fight lately, so I could lose time right here. We'll see.
I'm just saying, I think you have enough of a lead that you'd have to actually like die or something for me to catch you. But hey, it's Bullbox. Crazier things have happened. Like Martians.
I don't believe in Martians. I don't think they exist in or out of this game.
I would not be as good at this game if it wasn't for Tina's little tricks. Like, seriously, they saved me. Like, right there, that was a Tina trick right there to tackle him first. By the way, shoutouts to the best music in the game in this maze. I love this song. So ominous.
Got some catching up to do.
All right, so while both Off and Sky run through the final maze, so what you're going to see is per the lore, an amoeba that got transformed. But you're going to see this creature Bullbox is going to send out a bunch of different creatures that are going to be similar to bosses or enemies that they've fought in the past, and they're powered up way beyond anything that you've seen up to this point. So this is going to be one last really intense boss rush to finish out this speedrun, which is already essentially a boss rush. There's a few of these enemies, the eel in particular, which can kill you in a way in which you are not able to heal. So we're going to see how dangerously they take that fight, and of course the rest of them as well. There's not really that much of a safe enemy to fight, with the exception of one of the enemies that gets sent out.
Good luck, Oth.
You too.
I only have a slight lead over you going into this.
Yeah, this is close enough that a really good bullbox fight and a really bad bullbox fight, even without a death on Sky's end, that could make the difference in this race. So this is a race from start to finish for sure.
I picked the wrong jobs. I'm dumb!
Alright, looks like we're doing jelly first.
No, I jumped into the fight!
So did I.
Some mistakes can't be unmade.
Okay, cockroach.
I started with squid as well. Or jellyfish. Boy, howdy.
I was gonna say, what the heck was going on there? Giving me the 2 hardest orbs last. Thanks, game.
Alright, Off makes it through what is, I think, the most stressful of the fights.
They gave me the 2 hardest ones in a row for the beginning.
I have 2. Bullbox, nobody asked. Alright, here comes Moment of Truth. Alright, pass the eel. Took me a little longer than I wanted it to.
What have you got left? You're done?
Ikrostega, that's it.
Oh man, this is gonna be close. All I've got left is the bird. This is gonna be like excruciatingly close.
Oh, you got me, babe. He's giving me the biz. Yo! Oh my gosh, are you done with them?
Just finished. This is gonna
Oh,
be
you're gonna
basically
kill.
almost
just
a tied
finished too.
race, man. That's nuts.
Good job,
Wow,
babe.
that is an incredibly close finish. And yeah, that was a super unlucky Ikastega fight on Sky's part. So it looks like Oth is going to finish first by less than 10 seconds.
That turned
Nice
out to be
race,
a
babe.
super close race. I made it up in the bullbox fight alone. You had me other than that.
The Ikrostega just gave me a really hard time.
Basically a 52-minute flat. That's what I had.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, 52-11.
Wow, that is such a close race.
That was so good.
That was a really good race.
Nice job.
The difference in our times came down to like if you had to heal 1 fewer time over the course of the entire run. we would have tied perfectly.
That was super fun. I regret nothing.
Yeah. That was so good. I'm so pleased with that.
Yeah, that is such a ridiculously close race for this game. Usually you see between 20 and 60 seconds difference, so 11 is just out of this world.
Yeah, even races that me and Sky have considered really close in the past have been the difference of like a minute and a half. Because a minute and a half in this game feels like nothing. I mean, that's the difference between like making one mistake on one boss. 11 seconds is like nearly negligible.
That is awesome. Like, I didn't even care that I lost. That was just so awesome how close that was.
What a fun race. Well, thanks Tina, by the way, for
Yes, thank
agreeing
you.
to jump in at the last second for some commentary. It was fun.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, thanks for having me in for commentary, and shoutouts to this whole thing. This is awesome. Yuna's awesome, and I'm glad that this is going on.
Me too.
Thank you so much, everyone.
I think up next we have what? Let me pull up the schedule.
We've got some Mega Man coming up next.
Uh-oh. We've got Hot and Chelny doing some Mega Man 6.
Yo. Did you know that their PBs are first and second on the leaderboard and separated by like a third of a second?
That sounds fresh to death, if I have to be totally honest.
It's going to be fresh. I'm going to leave the meme talk to you because I can't do it. I'm going to be honest.
You're learning and I like you.
I can't do it. I'm also going to actually get off of restreaming now and hand it off to Dorkmaster Fleck. So, thank you, Author Blues, for making it out here to this marathon on twitch.tv/AuthorBlues.
Yeah. I like this place. I might subscribe.
Yeah, you might stick around a little while. Thanks for letting us actually use your channel.
Yeah, of course. Happy to.
And shoutouts to Yuna. We love you, Yuna.
Shoutouts to you, bro. We all love Yuna dearly.
And let me just double check that Dorkmaster Fleck is ready to go. He says he's good, so I'm gonna get out of the way. I'll see everybody in a little bit with X2, but until then, enjoy Classic 6. Later, folks.